Good morning, everybody, or whatever time it is for you that you come upon this video. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. Let us tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with us. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy, please, Spirit. What storyline would you like to share with the collective this morning, please? Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Well, I woke up to somebody saying that somebody was like a vegetable. And then I heard they're tearing the minds up of those people who were causing schizophrenia and stuff like that through witchery. They're getting it back. Every last MNFer, they said. Okay, so in the central energy, Six of Wands reversed. Somebody's been defeated. Whatever they were doing, they failed. In the challenge position, battle worn. There could be a sickness going on. They might be sick. They're tired. A sickness and an injury. In the subconscious, death. In the recent past, Ten of Cups. So there has been a marriage, or perhaps there's been some getting together. Either one couple or many, take it as it resonates. There's a reunion going on. Whoever it was that was trying to stop this, lost. And there's death here. Intentions and expectations for this happy family. Tower reversed. Disaster avoided. In the near future, the sun manifested or manifesting. victorious and moving forward. The lens that's being looked through. We've got well, this card actually was the card that flipped. So we've got a 3 of Wands here. So there's Foresight. But then this card also kind of came out and it's Judgment. So there's Foresight. Somebody may be moving forward into an adventure of some sort of a spiritual calling. They may have had an awakening. In the environment, this came out and it slid into the reverse. The Lovers in reverse. So somebody's not balanced and they're in disharmony. Infidelity, unfaithful unions. Hopes and fears. Hi-Priestess. They could be afraid of what this Hi-Priestess knows about how they've been operating, perhaps. And the outcome, Spirit. What's the outcome? Seven of Wands. Taking the high ground. They're not able to reach you. You're ready, but they're not able to reach you. We've got King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles here, strong together. Okay, so this King of Cups, compassionate, caring, and friendly. Queen of Pentacles, practical, grounded, and generous, and they're very strong together. And they're making plans. Perhaps they're healing and making plans for the future. Those ones that lost, they didn't get the victory. They're feeling trapped. And they've got a lot of things going on. They're trying to balance out. There's no harmony. There's no balance. King of Swords and Queen of Wands. Truthful in their authority, independent and confident, moving on, transitioning. Better days are coming. Two of Cups. Two of Cups, love, and it's the Temperance energy, Earth Angel, and the Hierophant. It's all moral and ethical, making plans for the future in truth. Coming into their inheritance and being very generous with the team, with the community. Enthusiastic and confident about this future. We've got those who lost. They were lying, cheating, scheming, scamming, being aggressive through this whatever competition. But it was never a competition. It was straight up brutality against those who did not know they were in a battle. So they're suffering poverty now. Poverty. And while you're coming into your inheritance, they're disappointed. They got to walk away. You get this brand new beginning. Loving. The devil is feeling trapped. let's see here. Which cards should we use? Well, these ones have been doing some pretty good messages lately. Let's use this. So, all right. Six of Wands in the reverse. Somebody has lost. They've been defeated. They have failed in their venture. There's death here. It's a complete ending. They could be sick. Everything that they did is going back. All the magic that they threw out is going back. And it's causing them really serious mental problems. Somebody's like a vegetable. That's what I woke up to this morning. Somebody's like a vegetable. And it's going to be like every last one of them is it's time to heal, or they have a sickness or an injury. They could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or maybe they're challenged by somebody who is battle worn in this defense, and yet it's time for them to heal. So whoever is in this Nine of Wands energy, they stood up to this person. Six of Wands reversed, Mercury retrograde. Everything's going back to them, and it's going to wind up in a death. It's going to take them out, is what it's going to do. All that stuff accumulated coming back on them at once, it's going to take them out. They won't be able to stand it. So the sun is a Magi. All right. The angel of death is here. For these ones. Your guardian angel is taking these ones out, taking them out. There's a 10 of Cups. So there's a reunion for this beautiful, faithful, loving union. We're not just going to go out and... It's actually a mother and a father and two children in this picture with their house and their grass and their trees. Give it time. Everything in divine order. 10 of Cups. Let things flow. Everything in divine timing. Tower averted. Disaster averted is the expectation or the intention. Distance. You or your partner may be physically or emotionally distant, but there is a connection here. The sun is as a Magi. So there's some great positive things happening here. A celebration, a success. You successfully stood up against those who were trying to destroy 10 of Cups unions. Sacred wisdom, High Priestess. No. We've got no. It's not the right time. We'll have to get clarification on that. The Sun is a Magi. They're manifesting something. There is a no here. Something's not the right time. 3 of Wands. So there's an adventure here. There's an adventure. Somebody's going on an adventure. They could be going into some kind of a spiritual calling. Oops. Divorce. There's a divorce. There's a breakup. In the environment, we got the Lovers reversed. So there's infidelity, disharmony. There's no balance. There's no romance. They might have broke up. A divorce. So there's a divorce. And we've got the Lovers reversed. So somebody's having a divorce, and it looks to be like that with the High Priestess. Somebody's getting cut off. Somebody's getting cut out of the energy of the High Priestess. Somebody is getting a divorce because they're hoping to be in the energy of a High Priestess. Intimacy. Infidelity. Intimacy. So it could very well be that there's this energy is hoping to get mixed up with this High Priestess now. Perhaps they've been under judgment. They were under judgment. So they're getting a divorce. They called a judgment. Hopes and fears. So the hope is that they want to get tangled up with this High Priestess somehow. They're getting divorced. They want to get tangled up with this High Priestess. Intuition in the reverse. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So they want to get tangled up with this High Priestess, but they're disconnected from their intuition. Somebody's taking the high ground here. Battle ready. Somebody's divorcing so that they can go take on this High Priestess. Infidelity. It's infidelity. Yeah, man. They're trying to use sexuality to manifest moving in with this High Priestess. They're doing sex magic. They're doing sex magic on a High Priestess. They want this High Priestess, but they're disconnected from their intuition. Okay, the Lovers, it's like reverse. They're unfaithful. This is a third party gross attempt to connect with this foul, dirty energy. Yeah, they want a commitment with this High Priestess. They're using sexuality to manifest moving in with the High Priestess and taking advantage of her gifts. They're wanting to divorce whoever it is they're with. They're not faithful with these people. They're married, but it was never a faithful union. So they want a commitment with the High Priestess. They want to tell her something, but it's a lie. This is a narcissist. This is a narcissist who's disconnected from their intuition, and they want a date night leading to a honeymoon because they plan on getting you pregnant. They want to use sexuality to manifest moving into your house. They're taking a gamble. This person has problems with addiction and finances, and they want you to open your heart. They're spying on you. This person has nothing to offer. They're doing love spells, trying to get you to open your heart and to communicate, to be open to communication. They have challenges in this new cycle. And they're trying to be patient. They're trying to get back and travel toward you. This is gross. A fire sign, perhaps you or they could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is a third party with a water sign. There's a fire sign and a water sign here. This divorce is just it's a scam. They've let their health go. There's an earth sign that needs to use caution. This gold digger needs to move on. Because there's nobody allowed except pets, and you're no pet. You're just this problem. Freaking problem. Trying to manifest itself. They want to disconnect the High Priestess from her intuition. And they want to do it through sex. They want to tap into the energy through sex. So, Six of Wands in the reverse and Mercury retrograde. Whatever these witches and warlocks were, whatever magic they were putting out to you, it's all going back on them. They could be losing their minds. They're losing their minds. Your presence is appreciated and somebody's a safe space for you. You are welcome. Your presence is appreciated and somebody's a safe space for you. Whatever they were sending to you, it's going back. It's time for you to heal. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody's challenged because you're healing, or they're challenged because they're sick. This could be somebody who's sick or somebody who is being welcomed into a new environment and being defended. There's death here. Your guardian is saying yes. Your guardian is bringing death to these people who have been jacking you around. And it's just every last one of the MNFers is what they said this morning. They are frying the mental body of these people who were committing crimes against the mental body of the unsuspecting or people who don't participate in this kind of game. You know, those who don't do this, they're off doing their own stuff, but still they're unaware that they're a target. All of this stuff, and the sad thing is that it didn't go out to one person. They were targeting many people. They had it was like this free for all day buffet or something. Where did you go? Obligation. Obligation. Somebody is obligated to this air sign. There's death here. The guardian says yes. Death is here for these ones. Everything that's going back on them, they're creating a safe space for you. Your guardian is creating a safe space for you. Whoever's been coming against you, trying to compete with you, they're in a Six of Wands reversed and they've got the Death card. They messed up when they came for you because your guardian is like all the frick over it. All over it. There's a secret. So this is no small favor. It's no small favor. These people aren't going to be getting a small favor. They're dying because of their secrets. There is something I'm dying to share with you. There's a secret here. So there's a secret. They're dying because of their secrets. They're not getting any small favors. Your guardian is preparing a safe space for you. It's time for you to heal. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there, in the recent past, there could have been a spiritual union, a Ten of Cups union, and there's Spirit is saying, give it time. Give it time. There's distance between you and your partner, but you have avoided a tower. You have avoided a disaster. Growth. So you could have grown through what people were doing to you for entertainment. It could be that those who were coming after you, entertaining themselves on your suffering, have a growth inside of them. We'll have to get more clarification. So you have avoided a disaster. There is distance between you and your Ten of Cups partner here. Your guardian. Sage advice. Sage advice. You might be receiving a fresh perspective. The Sun is here. Magi. It's not the right time. That somebody's getting a no. Gaslighting. So the Sun is here. They're a Magi. They're manifesting a beautiful new change here, and they're putting an end to this gaslighting. They're putting an end to those who deliberately manipulate the perception of others and of reality. They're putting an end to gaslighting. The Magi is putting an end to gaslighting. You can't go and manipulate the reality like that and F people up in their head like that. So he's putting an end to it. He or she, do what you need to do with the genders, please. There is a Three of Wands. So somebody may be moving forward into an adventure. Maybe they've gotten a spiritual calling. They're divorcing somebody. There's a breakup. Judgment is being called on this situation. It could be the Sun is here as Magi, putting an end to gaslighting. There will be no more manipulation of the perception regarding reality. He's moving forward with judgment. Okay, so he's moving forward with this judgment, and he's cutting them out. He's cutting them out. That's what this Magi is doing. Eliminating deliberate manipulation and cutting them out. They've lost the battle. There's death here. He's the guardian. He's not giving any small favors. Honesty. Honesty. He's cutting these ones off. These ones who have been deliberately manipulating the perception of reality in others. He's divorcing them out of the away from those truth tellers, away from the truth tellers, because they've been lying. They've been lying. So they bear false witness. They tell false stories, and then they have other people back it up and repeat it, because the more people who tell the story, the more believable it is, right? So anyway, these ones are being he's moving forward in judgment and divorcing them from people who are authentic and transparent and truthful. So we have infidelity, the Lovers reversed, and intimacy. So let's see what else we got here. What's going on with that? We got the Lovers reversed and intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Somebody's reminiscing about intimacy. Imposter is getting bad news. They're getting bad news. So that's the Lovers reversed. They could have been cut off from romance. They've been divorced from those honest and transparent lovers. So they're getting cut off from romance. They're reminiscing about what they've done in sexual encounters. This imposter is getting bad news. They're getting cut out. They're getting cut out. So maybe this is a fear. Maybe they're afraid that the High Priestess is going to cut them off from intuition. They no longer have access to the intuition of this High Priestess. They no longer have access to the intuition and to the higher knowing of this High Priestess. Somebody wants to travel forward in a friendly fashion. Or maybe there will be travel for this High Priestess who is friendly. She's cutting these ones out of her knowing. These ones who don't have a connection to intuition, she's not going to deal with them. 7 of Wands, battle ready or taking the high ground. Somebody is trying to, so you're standing up for yourself. You're being very assertive regarding those who are using sexuality in the attempt to manifest moving in with you. They want to be in your house. Oh, speaking of, when my father was here for Christmas, he told me about a dream that he had just a short while ago. He said that he was sitting in my living room in the dream, and he was looking at me. I was at the front door, and there was a man there, a tall man, pretty much taller than me. And Dad said, he said 7 words, "Why don't you let me live here?" And Dad said I pushed the man, and that the man punched me in the face, and then he woke up. Now, I don't know what happened after that, but like many of you, you have these nefarious jackwagons coming to your house in the spiritual realm, trying to force their way into your environment, into your energy, so that they can then come and claim and take over your 3D circumstance. And apparently my father was witness to one of these jerks coming into my house trying to force their way in, and I was very, very happy when he told me that I double hand pushed the man out, get the F out of my house. Now, I don't know if my father woke up and maybe he went and beat that man up, or maybe my guardian decided to beat that man up, or whatever happened, but that man did not get access to my freaking house. They're out of here. They're getting cut out. They're getting eliminated from the lives of those people who are honest, good, and true. No, you cannot come and live in my house and take advantage of my circumstance. No, you cannot use sexual freaking love spell magic to manifest yourself moving into my house. It's not going to happen. My father's going to kick your ass, whether it be my human father or the heavenly father which drives him. So that's their plans. They want to make plans to get together soon. They have plans of manifesting a move in with you for the future. And you're saying goodbye. So they're working with people, trying to come up with some great news that will sabotage you. They're very greedy. They're still working their perspective on how to reconnect. This envious tribe of liars. And they operate out of the root chakra. Fight or flight, survival, or whatever. And this is where they're at. They're working the root chakra. Man, I don't know about you, but I've been, since 2010. What year is this? 2024? So for the last 14 years, I've been celibate, and I have no intention whatsoever of letting some jackwagon come in after all this time and take advantage of my care. No. Get your negative self out of my space. You're ready. If you're like me, you're ready for it. You're expecting it. You know that these ones are coming in. You know that they're desperate. You know that they do love spells and that they operate out of sex magic and that they're going to want to come in and F you and F bomb and love bomb and do whatever, but they're getting divorced. This magician, the sun, Magi, is saying no more manipulation. But they're still there wanting to do it. Let's clarify how that's going to work out for them. That's their plan. How's it going to work out? So they are doing love spells. If you're like me, you've been picking up on the energy of it. It's quite nasty. You know, when you're sitting in your house, just reading a book or doing whatever, and then all of a sudden you feel this sexual energy, it's like, come on, you fucker. You know, really? Excuse my language, but this is just, it's rape. Love spells are nothing more than an intrusion and an invasion of somebody else's sacred sexual energy. It's a serious crime. Why are you in my house touching my sacred energy like that? You're not welcome here. And I keep hoping I'm just an empath and picking up on the energy that is out there and it's not actually being sent to me. That's what I keep hoping. But if it is being sent to me, I do pray, please, guardian. I mean, end them. I'm serious. I'm sick of it. I do pray for it. And apparently, I'm getting it. Maybe you are getting it too. These ones, they're not winning. They're getting Mercury retrograde. All the crap they're sending out is going back to you because this guardian is creating a safe space for you. These ones need to go get sage advice, is what they need to do. They need to shift their perspective. The world is full of wagging penises, and they're all saying, stick it there, stick it there, stick it there, stick it there. Oh, there's a hot priestess, stick it there. Oh, love spell, sex. Ooh, manifest, moving, money. Oh, just fucking games, man. A spiritual narcissist. These people... Somebody might be trying to say they're a safe space for you because they're getting Mercury retrograde and they've lost. This is a spiritual narcissist who's trying to distort the true purpose of spiritual practices and teachings for their own personal gain. This is like a Hierophant reversed or a High Priestess reversed. So somebody lost the victory. They're getting Mercury retrograde. They're welcoming. They want to welcome you into their space. For their own personal gain. They need to offload this karma onto you, basically. You are in this Nine of Wands energy. It's time for you to heal. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could be an air sign. Somebody feels obligated to associate with you. You got the prize. You are the prize. You've won. And now they have to go associate with you because they couldn't steal from you what they were trying to. Which was your Ten of Cups. Your love, your money, your spiritual inheritance, your attention. You're withdrawn. They're challenged because you're withdrawn. They think you're a nuisance and they feel obligated to associate with you, but you're withdrawn. It's time for you to heal. You're not dealing with them. You prefer to be alone. And you're avoiding this social interaction as much as possible. You don't want to deal with their pressure that they're trying to put you in. You're like, no. There's death here. Your guardian is creating some sort of a safe space for you. There's no small favors. For those who kept secrets, they're dying to share this Mercury retrograde with you. They're dying. They got the death card here. Look, they're dying to share this with you. And you're not giving them any small favors. You're not taking on this load. You're like, no, I'm not going to help you with this. They want you, they saying you're welcome here. I'll be a safe space for you. But this is a spiritual narcissist wanting to unload their karmic debt onto you. That isn't a small favor. That's a huge favor. They want to offload this karmic debt. But the guardian is here watching over you, knowing full well what's happening. These people are going to be let go. They're getting hot-headed. They're having emotional outbursts. There's a Ten of Cups union here. Give it time. Let it flow. You have grown through this crap that they found so amusing. Or maybe those who found this so amusing have a growth inside of them. They may have gotten some kind of a cancer. Obsessive. Yeah, give it time. This is like the domino effect and the ripple effect that Spirit keeps talking about. Those who moved against you for entertainment, they have a growth inside of them. There's a growth inside of them, and they're being obsessive. They have an unhealthy attachment, which leads others to feel fearful or anxious. It could be that they're feeling fearful or anxious right now because of this growth, whatever this is. You have avoided a disaster. The Tower reversed. There could be distance between you and this Ten of Cups. You may be getting, you're connected telepathically and energetically, so you may be getting a fresh perspective on what this is. Meaning, so one of the things that the adversary stated was that the Sun, he can get in whatever body he wants to. So he knows what you've been thinking, or he knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. So he may not be Santa, but he is the Sun, and he can get into whatever body he wants because he is the Christ, the Magi. And he's saying no more manipulation of the perception of reality. Your guardian is here making a safe space for you. So you've got a superficial copycat here who's being obsessive. They might have a growth inside of them. They need advice. It could be that they're trying to resist a change. There is a fear of suffering. Yeah. This superficial copycat is looking for advice because they're trying to avoid a disaster. You have avoided a disaster. You've got your Ten of Cups here, but this copycat, this superficial copycat, they're trying to avoid. They're resisting this change. They're seeking advice. There could be distance between you and them, or you and your Ten of Cups. You got the Sun here, who is the Magi, and they're stopping. They're saying no to gaslighting, no to manipulation, no to the deliberate manipulation of other people's perceptions. Flighty. They're full of anxiety. They're full of anxiety. These manipulators have trouble developing intimate relationships. but they don't want to be alone. But every time they get involved with somebody, they want to just mess with the mind, mess with the mental body. There's no peace or ease there. They're having anxiety. Over what? Over your connection to this Magi, this son, who is very successful here and moving forward with a judgment. Moving forward with a judgment, divorcing this, these people, the Six of Wands reversed, whoever it is that has lost the fight, whoever it is, this copycat that's still trying to avoid a tower, they're getting divorced out of the honest people. So the liars are getting separated from the truth tellers. The originals are getting separated from the copycats. We've got somebody is being separated from love connections. These who are unfaithful, third-party enemies. They're reminiscing about what they've done with intimacy. And this imposter is getting bad news. They're getting cut off from love. They can't have unions anymore. They're not going to be able to have partnerships. They won't have anybody to support them. They're all about disharmony. They might be experiencing disharmony. There's not going to be anybody there. They're being very defensive. Somebody's being, this imposter this is bad news for this imposter. They've been cut out of love. They don't get a love union. They don't get a love union because they're unfaithful. And they're remembering about how they are with intimacy. Reminiscing. Bad news. They're being defensive as a way to challenge or avoid criticism from others. They're trying to distract from this truth. Hi-Priestess is here. They're hoping they can disconnect this Hi-Priestess from her intuition. They're traveling toward her, or they're having the hope that they can travel toward her and make her believe they're a friend. Blind loyalty. They're claiming that she's copycatting them. This copycat, this superficial copycat, is claiming that this Hi-Priestess is copycatting her. They're wanting to travel forward and play friend, but they're claiming that the Hi-Priestess is copycatting her. This Hi-Priestess is very sensitive. They want to disconnect her from her intuition. They want to steal her knowledge and they want to wear it. This copycat has, they ignore things that are concerning. They go through, they just do whatever they're told. And they want, whoever the powers are, they want this copycat in the position of this Hi-Priestess. They don't want this Hi-Priestess sharing what she intuitively knows. They don't want her sharing her senses. So they're going to try to befriend her. But you're ready here. You're battle ready. Somebody's using sexuality trying to manifest a move in with you. This is their plan. They want to get together soon. Whether it be a feminine or a masculine, please do whatever you need to do with the genders. Yeah. This is a deceptive person who is money hungry. They want the knowledge and the position and the power of this Hi-Priestess. They're claiming that she is a copycat. They're coming forward, trying to pretend like they're a friend, but they're not nice. They're trying to avoid a tower because you've avoided a tower, and your guardian is here, giving them a what for. They're coming undone. Their whole mind is frying. Their minds are being fried. And they're exaggerating an illness. They're falsifying or creating information to exaggerate some kind of an illness to get attention, to start gossip. And they're looking for people who are self-critical and agreeable to spread these rumors. This impulsive person has been detached from you, High Priestess. This irresponsible person needs to be cautious. They have no boundaries. This imposter has no boundaries. They're spiteful. They could be a racist. So they could have a different skin color than you, different nationality. They might be trying to come forward as a friend to seek your advice, but you are ghosting them. You're withdrawing from all forms of communication. You know, I don't think you care whether you're liked or appreciated because you're not nurturing others' needs above your own. You're ghosting them. You're giving your love and your care to yourself, and you're like, get out of here. You know, you see them. They're fraudulent. They just want what you have. They want your money. They want your time. They want your attention. They want to be you. And you're unforgiving. And you're denying them because they're materialistic and they're overly critical and they're closed-minded. They think they know it all already, and they're a hypocrite who steals the limelight of other people. They're very shallow. You can't let them into your world to give you unsolicited advice, to skew your perception. No more freaking gaslighting. The sun, the Magi, says no more. These possessive people who've been demanding others' attention and love without consideration for their own time or emotions are getting restless. They're a serial cheater. They pursue individuals who are committed to another as a way to validate their own worth and power. They're a serial cheater who gets off on destroying Ten of Cups unions. And they project all their dirty crap onto them, their dogmatic crap. Oh, so now that now that you were unfaithful, you're going to hell because this jackwagon came in and this pretended that they wanted you. This is so serial cheater pretending to be serial monogamous. Come on, man. This wanker can't ever be loyal to anything. They may move very, very slowly on the promises that they have given you. They may body shame you, try to make you jealous, try to make you addicted to their love, try to give you a savior complex. It's your job to serve me. And they might be aggressive and meddling in everything that you got going on because it's toxic and inconsiderate and controlling. Yeah, this one, they're doing sex magic, love spells, trying to manifest a move in with you. This money hungry, deceptive, greedy little SOB gonna come in and say, oh, let's get married, and then unalive you or get rid of you somehow, make you just go whacked, and then divorce you and take your freaking house and everything you got. This is a scumbag. A gigolo or gigolette, however you want to say it, who goes out there and has sex with people simply because they have something they want, like a house or property or a bank account. And they say, they wonder if it's an equal exchange. And I'm sorry, but being effed by an F-boy or an F-girl is not an equal exchange for High Priestess or High Priest energy. It's just not. It's foul and it is valueless. It has no value. Getting your rocks off is like, it's nothing. People can do that on their own. Quicker, with more skill. It's just not valuable. but they're out there being a gigolo or a gigolette with the intention of gaining money or wealth. So they're selling themselves. They're what they consider themselves high-level prostitutes or whatever. I don't know. But they've got a Six of Wands reversed, and everything that they've been doing is going back on them. Oh, look, they're triggered. They're triggered. They're trying to get you to come in and accept them as being a friend, offering a safe space. But they want to distort the true purpose of their own practices for their own personal gain. You're in a Nine of Wands energy. It's time for you to heal. You're an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These people think you're a nuisance, but they feel obligated to associate with you because you have what they want, but you've withdrawn yourself. You don't want to have anything to do with them. You want to be alone. It's like, get out of my space. They've lost you, and they're triggered. There's death here. That means the ending of them. Your guardian is here saying yes. You're a legend. Or maybe your guardian is a legend. It could be the sun. Who is this Magi who is saying no more freaking manipulation. Your guardian is a legend, bringing about death to those who have been effing you up. But obviously it doesn't get them stopping out there. You're not giving any small favors to those who are dying to share their secrets with you, which is karmic debt. They're all hot-headed. They're having emotional outbursts because you're out of there. Oh wait, so you may be a legend. You may be this sun Magi may be the air sign Gemini, Libra, Aquarius legend who has withdrawn from those needless feeders who think he's a nuisance or she's a nuisance. Fashion witch in the reverse. Fashion witch, they're not able to, what is that? Let me see this. Fashion witch, let me get it right. Nope, where is she? There she was. Where is she? So they can dress the part, but if they claim to be a witch and your practice lacks morality, you, my darling, are not a witch, but just a muggle in chick disguise. Yeah, this isn't even this is just a muggle. With a hot head, they can't manage their emotions. They're just out there spewing, their incapacity to manage self into the world, and they're blaming the world for it. They're just a muggle. They're just a muggle. A very bad attitude, copycat, claiming that you're the copycat. This person is so far gone in the mental body, they don't know what they are or where they're going. You've got a Ten of Cups union here, a marriage. So you could have been, I mean, if the sun is the Magi, bringing about death, making this a safe space for you, getting rid of these triggered, witches that are just all out there, basket cases, spewing their vomit of sexual debauchery into the world. I don't know. Give it time. Those who are coming after that for entertainment, they've got a growth inside of them. They're very obsessed. They could be fearful and anxious right now. We've got shadow in the reverse. So this is something. Let's see what that is. So shadow is like a shadow demon. It's a shadow demon. Shadow. Deal with your demons before they deal with you. This person has not dealt with their demons. They won't. They're obsessed with you. They want you to deal with their demons. They're trying to avoid a tower. You have avoided disaster by gaining this win. There could be a distance between you and your Ten of Cups union. This copycat, this superficial copycat, is seeking advice. You may know them. They may actually seek your advice as a, you know, a trickster pretending to be somebody they're not. They're coming in like they're your friend. Influencer in the reverse. This could be a negative influencer. They may have a negative influence. Why are all these cards coming out in the reverse when the deck is right side up? Influencer, where are you, influencer? Really? Oh, there it is. Are you using your power for good or evil? Choose wisely. This person is using their power for evil. It's a superficial copycat, money hungry, deceptive. They're refusing to deal with their inner shadow or demons. They're obsessing over you. You're a legend. Bringing about an end to this. It's death. No more manipulation. It's called get out. He's taken the land back. Everything they stole with their magic and their sex, their devious debauchery, it's all coming back. This son, Magi, is taking it back. He's the legend. Taking it back. No more gaslighting. No more intentional manipulation of the perception of reality. Get effed. Get out of here. He's moving forward in this judgment. He is divorcing these lying sacks of crap from those who are honest. Empath. They're not an empath. Yeah, so they're not an empath. They have no care or concern for others in them. They're separating them from the honest people. They're divorcing them out of the honest people's life. We're only going to have truthful transparency here in this new cycle. We're only going to have truthful transparency, authentic, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It is what it is. Let me see you fully and stay in your freaking lane. The empath. Are you an empath or are you hypervigilant because of all the trauma you've endured? Time to find a balance for those hyperextended emotions. Give your nervous system a break right now. You can do so by clearing out those emotions that are not yours to process. Say it with me. I release all that is not mine to carry and return all that which is not my responsibility to hold. So these ones, they don't have the ability to process their own emotions. They don't have the ability to wear, to wear your shoes, to understand your circumstances. They're not dealing with their demons. They don't care about anybody. They're just abusive, obsessive, money hungry, deceptive fakers who use their status of influence to lead people astray. They're unfaithful. They're being cut off from love unions. So it looks to me like they're losing their ability to have sex. They're losing their ability to have sex. Like they're not going to get another lover. And they're remembering about it, like what it was like. Bad news for this imposter. Look, feral in the reverse. So they're being defensive. They're being defensive. They're trying to say they're not feral, but they are. They have they're just wild, untamed. They don't care about anything. other than appearances and having enough money to keep that up. So we've got a sensitive high priestess here. They're hoping they can disconnect her from her intuition. They're traveling forward. They want to be friendly. This is somebody who's claiming that this high priestess is a copycat. And they are expecting blind loyalty, love, and yeah. So they expect you to blind loyalty. This could be a handler. This is somebody's handler claiming that the high priestess is a copycat. They're being defensive against the high priestess. The high priestess is not feral. They're trying to defend themselves against this high priestess. They're trying to say that she's a copycat. They're love bombing her. They're expecting blind loyalty from this high priestess, but their intention is to disconnect her from her intuition. Look, tinfoil hat. They're not able to create a conspiracy theory. Don't believe everything you think. Conspiracy theories are just that, theories. Does the situation at hand reflect reality? No, it doesn't. Do you have all the facts available to you, or just the ones that make your life easier? So they're lying. It's not a conspiracy theory, or their conspiracy theory isn't sticking. See, this person, they're expecting blind loyalty, and they're claiming that this high priestess is a copycat, but their conspiracy theory isn't sticking. It's not working. They're hoping that they can disconnect this high priestess from her intuition. We've got Seven of Wands here. She's battle ready. She's standing up for herself, taking the high ground against those who are doing love spells, trying to use sexuality to manifest a move-in to her home. Wow, I just got a dent there. Okay, so that's their plan. Their plan is to be deceptive. They are money hungry, and they just want to get into her energy because she's got resources and spiritual abundance. Oh, and she's telling them to go get effed. She or he, do whatever you need to do with the genders. They're trying to trauma bond. They want to freaking trauma bond. And then they want to claim you're a copycat. But you're an oracle. They think you're a bitch. Because you can see. You're a freaking high priestess. You can see what they're doing. You've got a billionaire status. You're well known throughout the freaking universe. Your voice carries. Your prayers move mountains. This is a jealous simp. And you're a starseed. You're known throughout the multiverse. You can communicate with starseed beings. And this is just a vampire needing to feed the black square. They want to do the least for the most gain. They've got this black hole they have to feed snacks to. And they want you, high priestess, to feed to this thing. But you're a unicorn. You're like this magical creature. And you take very good care of yourself. And this is a narcissist troll, a privileged narcissist troll wanting to get into your environment. And you already know, red flag, you're announcing it to the world. Man, look out for this narcissistic troll who's deceiving you, this money-hungry little gobster, this superficial copycat, trying to come in, get into your energy so that they can then claim, spread a conspiracy theory, which won't stick, about you being a copycat. Oh, look at this. It's announced. Stay in your freaking lane, love-bombing cult leader. Get the heck out of here. Go get effed. Nobody needs you here. And with that, I hope that clarifies something that you already intuitively knew. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.